What do you think it means? What is the American dream? What do you think it is?
To me personally, I had to do some research on this and really like dissect what American dream to me meant. And the American dream isn't being an NBA superstar, isn't being an NFL superstar, isn't being a celebrity. That's like the top 1%. The American dream is more people like Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, people who are analysts, like who can work their way up to something without having the physical skill sets, but the mental skill sets. So I feel like the American dream is more obtainable. People always say, the American dream is to be LeBron or Michael Jordan. That's like the 0.1% of the entire universe, entire world in history.
Yeah.
It's more obtainable to be a Stephen A. Smith because you can work your way up from nothing to something. Eric Spoelstra because you can work your way up. I feel like that's the American dream, being able to work towards something rather than having the physical attributes. What do you think on that?
That was one thing that I was thinking, right? So when people, let's say people from out of the country, I have a Russian homie. He said his parents.
He be on your videos.
Yeah, Serge, the homie Serge. Shout out to Serge. Yep. He said when his family came out here, they wanted to pursue the American dream. And I asked him, what's the American dream? When they were coming over, they thought, you think the American dream, like you said, the glitz, the glamour, celebrities, this and that. Oh, I would love to be like him. Boom, boom, boom. But really, what I truly think it is, I think it's ownership. When the Asian community, they migrated to the U.S. and you see who owns these liquor stores, these gas stations.
Right.
It's ownership in owning things instead of being a consumer. How about we just put out whatever that we want to put out? That's really what I think it is. Owning land, owning a business, and then once you own a business, employ your people.
Yes.
Your brothers, sisters, moms, friends. Put your people in a place to where they don't have to go work for a corporate America. And sorry to say, when you work for corporate America, you're gonna get fucked.
Almost 100%. 1,000% of the time.
Yeah. And I worked in the food industry for about literally 2 days.
Where'd you work?
I worked at, I don't know if I want to put them on blast, but.
You don't got to say if you're not, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, we'll just bleep it out real quick. But it was
no. I'm not going to bleep it out.
Oh, you're not going to bleep it out?
It's live.
Okay. Well, Scott's Seafood.
No,
sorry.
you had to say it. Oh, damn.
Sorry. The homie put me in a position to get a job at Scott's Seafood. I was training for a day, and then I remember after, I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this every day. Yeah. Now, that might have been weak-minded. That might have been selfish. That might have been me giving up. But I literally just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Not even the food industry itself is. I only worked in it for a day, so I can't even speak on it too much. But I just felt like I was being took advantage of, and it's like, if this is what it feels like to work at this kind of establishment, and it was a nice establishment. Yeah. This is a 5-star restaurant, but there's just so much stuff that goes into it. And if you work there, I applaud you because that industry is a hard industry to work in. Yeah. And if you enjoy it, we all got to make ends meet somehow, some way. Yeah. So for those people that do it, I applaud you. Definitely not for me. Definitely not for me.
I think you made a good point there. Something that you couldn't do, it's not for you. Yeah. And I don't think that's necessarily a weak-minded or that's a bad thing or you feel like you're above something. It's just knowing that what works for you may not be what works for somebody else. So you working under somebody may not be what you want to do. Mm-hmm. And doing the stuff with Zeb and the minorities, you guys are your own bosses. And I feel like that's also part of the American dream. Like you said, ownership. You get to own. Yeah. You get to own what you do, and that's the beauty in being an entrepreneur. That's the beauty in being able to move how you want to move. And on a side note, I just want to also give you guys your flowers, you specifically, man, because growing up in Sacramento, we don't have the LA popularity to go model, to go do acting, to be in the spotlight every day. But when you can make your own lane in Sacramento, I feel like to be 100, you can do anything in this world. And there's very few people from the city. You guys, myself, the Keith Powers of the world. And then we got the NFL people like Eric Armstead, Shaq Thompson, NBA, DJ Wilson, Marquise Chris, the pros and all that. I feel like if you can make something happen in Sacramento, then the sky's the limit. I feel like this is one of the hardest places to become something because we don't have the resources.
Yeah.
And it's the capital of California.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.